Sorry about that somewhat rudeness, you guys. So, I've almost got this tack completely secured, just finishing the last screw. And then we can put it back. But I would suppose some of you are questioning, that slides in that way, but I suppose some of you are questioning, what about the clock? You forgot about that. No, I haven't. So, here's the clock bezel, or excuse me, the harness, and that is pretty easy. If you've still got the cluster out, just pull it out, and you can set it, wedge it between here and there, and then with the, I'll show you. Do this. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to take this and we're just going to fish it through. It's that easy. And if you can see, it is right back there. So, you can just let that sit there if you're comfortable with it. And then you just pull the end of it. And then you, again, it's in that little T pattern shape, and you just plug it right in. Simple as that. And then for many of you who aren't sure about these bottom two wires, or these bottom two leads, pretty much what Volvo did is, I believe, with all the harnesses, they made tack ready. So just look around in there for a free flying red and white striped wire. Not this pink one, that's red and pink, or that's white and pink. Go for the red and white one, and you can hook that into either one, and then just stick it right on. Might be a little hard, but you just stick it right on, and then what you do, you just set it right back in there, and so it'd be gone. You're done. Now, for the fun part, which is the clock. So, on this clock, assuming you can see it, you've got right here, this is the ground, this one here, this brass one, that's the positive, the constant V to the clock, because it says, it'll also say plus 12 volts, if you forget and are concerned. And this other one right up here is your wire for the light inside the clock for your dimmer switch. So all you really need to do is remember before that I showed you that the red is the constant, the black is the ground, and the green is for your light. So let me show you. Hold on. Let me just put this back up here while I connect it. As long as this thing could zoom, it'd be pretty nice. Actually, I'm gonna try something. Stick with me, you guys. Hopefully, my idea might work about with the stand, that is. And bottom legs out a little bit more. So assuming this will even do what I want it to do, I'll just aim this. Yeah, and it lets in light. So we will install this. Oh yeah, with this, you should have these two, at least you should have 3 of low rubber feet. And they are in this shape. This part goes in first. You can put it in either one. I've only got 2, so just because it only came with 2 when I pulled it at the yard. You can put it in any of the 3 holes and it'll still be nice. Now that that's done, you can wire up your clock. Just find the positive. Come on. There we go. And the positive. Hook up the ground. And you can hear it click from the little timer wire that's going on in there. And then you hook up the lights. So after you've got all that hooked up, if you haven't noticed already, the clock has this little notch in the bottom. There's a little notch in the bottom of the bezel too. So all you need to do is just slide that in. Now that you've got the 2 working feet, should have 3, but it won't really rattle that much, if at all. So now that you've got that in there, let me see if I can find the other blank. Where did that go? Here it is. We've got Ernie, I guess, or excuse me, Oscar. So let me put those little screws back if you wouldn't mind. I'm guessing by this bit it says T26, I think. So just stick that in there and you should be able to just screw it right back together. Oops. There we go. Again, don't tighten it down too much because you want to be able to align the other holes on the other side. So just fish that in, or at least thread it for a little, and then put in the other side. And remember, when you're doing the other side, you have this metal piece, this shaped, and this goes on the 2 holes. So we'll put that in right now. Here's the other one. So I've got those in, and what? See, I've got it screwed back in with these 2, with that little brass plating, or not brass, but the metal thing again. And then I've disconnected it. The harness has an L shape, so that's not pretty hard to, not hard to mess up at all. And then in here, there we go. So I've got that all hooked back together. Just line it up over the hole, and you push it right back in. And then you've got these ones. If you notice, both of these, whatever they are, both of them are notched. So just find the little shape inside of your switch, and you slide it right back on. And same with the big one, which is really noticeable. So I'll slide that on. We've got the clock, and we've got the bezel. These bezels are interchangeable, like meaning you can just switch them over for the bottom, or you can go to the top. So I'll put that in there. Should we go with Oscar the Grouch, or should we go with a blank one? I think we'll go with Oscar because he's pretty cool, just like Cookie Monster. So we'll put that in. The clock is ticking. Let me check my phone to see what time it is. It is 5:21. So we'll put it at 5:25. It is now 5:22, so we'll put it at 5:22. And with some of these ones, you push it in. And other ones, I think you just twist it as you go. But assuming that everything is in place, we will go ahead and see if any of my work was worth doing at all, or else if I've just blown a bunch of circuits. So let's see if I can even get my keys to go. My lights seem to be working still, so let's see if it even cranks over. So hold on. I've got to replace the relay in here or something like that, so let's wait for it to kick in. Hold on. It'll work. At least it'll start up, that is. So let's see what goes on, you guys. I need to wait for the relay to click. So hold on. Let me turn the lights off here. Come on. I am about to run out of time, so time that YouTube will let me, so let me stop this video and we will go to part 3 to see if any of my work has been worthy. So here we go.